Hello and welcome to an honest walkthrough and review of Sticks and Stones by Bunker Samples. This is a Vietnamese lithophone. Try saying that quickly. Lithophone. Lithophone. I think I got it right. Anyway, essentially what this instrument is a series of tuned stones, like a marimba, but made out of stone, essentially. And it's available within Contact, currently at the intro price of $19. Full price $29. The intro price ends on the 14th of June, so grab it while you can. And if you want a copy of this for free, just make sure you have the full version of Contact. Look for 4 numbers that will randomly appear on the screen throughout this video, and then fill in the form in the description, and you can be in the chance to win a free copy of Sticks and Stones by Bunker Samples. So thank you to them for sending over an extra license so we can give you a free copy as well. Anyway, let's get stuck in. So we have a number of different patches. I've opened up the Sticks and Stones main natural rolls. There's a couple different ones you can see there. There's Gliss's pentatonic, there's a main synchronized rolls, and a resonant rubs patch, which is super cool. You have multiple mic positions, you have the roll articulation hits, and we have multiple mallets as well, which is really nice to see. We do have a couple of settings as well. There's delay and reverb, although bear in mind you can't just turn the reverb on and it will work. You actually have to click this button down here and reverb send to that particular mic position. I made that mistake in a previous recording. So I kind of wish the send button was on the outside, maybe above it to make it a little bit more obvious, but now you know. What else do we have? A couple settings as well. You can change where the key switches are to change the articulations, or change the mallets as well. I like the fact that we have those key switches, and then there's some MIDI CC stuff and momentary key switches. So let's just jump in, play this out of the box, see how it sounds. Beautiful sound. I find it a little bit on the quiet side, but it is, well, for me, automatically Contact is on -6, so I will increase the gain a little bit. I love how close and intimate the sound is straight off the bat. Although we do have all our mic positions on, let's quickly listen to all of those. So this is our under. So that's under. Let's listen to our close. Our mid. I like the resonance on the mid. And then far. Does sound like it's been recorded in a small room. I'd almost want more space, more room with the far. But I think my favorite is mid. I think I would want a bit more difference between the different mic positions, but it's nice to have the addition of the under. Let's start sending some reverb through. So I'm going to put it on the mid, I think. So we're going to go here. We'll put it on 0, I think. This could be interesting. You can affect the stereo width as well, which is really nice. So I think I will do to the close. I want that to be a little bit wider. We're going to turn our reverb on because at the moment I don't think that will do anything. But now if we turn it on, I like how it's not reverb for everything, the fact that you can apply it to individual mic positions, so you get this really nice close but ethereal sound. Let's lay off the reverb a little bit, just solo that. Quite an ethereal sound. You can change the type of reverb as well. Currently it's in Hall A, but we can probably make it a little bit smaller. Let's go for just a plate reverb. and then maybe mix in some close. Very flexible, and if we really want to, we can go into the attack, decay, sustain, release, maybe add a load of attack and create almost this synth sort of sound as well. So very flexible sound, really liking the addition of the reverb and how that is actually applied, although it is a little bit hidden. Same with the delay. Really like the stereo width on that. Let's try our rolls now as well, and then we'll try the other mallet. Beautiful. Let's take the reverb completely off for a second to see how intimate that actually sounds. Nice and close. I really like that sound. Let's move on to our other mallet. Just a nice softer sound. And of course we can apply a little bit of reverb as well if we want. I say a little bit. Beautiful sound. Not bad for $19 actually. I'm quite impressed. Solid UI. It is quite simple except for that little hidden bit there, which I wish was more obvious. Let's move into a different patch. We're going to skip over to the resonant rubs because that's something a little bit different. Cool little trick I like doing in Contact, beautiful sound by the way, is you can down tune stuff. Up tuning, not the best, but down tune something an octave. You can do this with the hits as well because it's quite naturally a high instrument. It sounds really cool and almost ominous. See, really cool sound simply by down tuning. That's a really nice thing I like doing with Contact instruments, especially if I find them to be a bit on the high side and I want something a bit lower. So that's that. We have, again, ADSR, overlay hits. You can do hits in one shot as well. We do have our delay and reverb. I'll be intrigued to try the delay. Maybe just stick it on the under. I really like how, again, you can set it for just certain mics and then just have the reverb on that. This could be interesting. That's kind of cool. I like how you can just go from a bread and butter sound to something quite paddy and atmospheric, yet still organic. Right, that's that. Glisses. Let's move on to our glisses. So it looks like the green one was the one that was recorded, and then they've just moved it around. can time stretch it as well. That's a cool little feature. Don't know how much you'll use it, but you could do that. Okay. So you've got a nice mix of glisses. I like that. I like how it's made, very intuitive. Got some fun ones. Nice little bit of time stretch there if that's what you are going for. Last but not least, we have Sticks and Stones' main synchronized rolls. Now, is this something that's going to be synchronized within my DAW? How's that different from this? Synchronizing with a tempo? Could be me. Check the manual for that. Overall, this is a really fun little sample library, actually. You can go from this beautiful bread and butter percussive sound to something quite ambient, and I love the way they've applied the effects to it. I love the simplicity. I love how in your face and close the sound is. I would have liked maybe some distance between the mic positions, a bit more variation, and maybe these knobs to actually be on the screen here, so it's a little bit more obvious, or even maybe back here. But I do like the fact that you can apply them to each channel separately to create a really unique sound. Very, very reasonably priced. Again, you can be in the chance to win this for free as well if you've watched through this video. But what more can I say? Another really cool library by Bunker Samples. We'll definitely be featuring these guys on the channel a little bit more. I've been meaning for the longest of time to feature their Bunker strings. Those are some really cool libraries. I did do a video on the intimate viola, but definitely check out this company if you haven't. They do a tri-pack as well. I think it only costs you $1 and you get a little taste of everything that this company has to offer. Small sampling company, but don't let that put you off. The quality is definitely there. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.